This easy vanilla sauce recipe is simple and delicious. It only has 3 ingredients, so it's perfect to make anytime you want a vanilla sauce. The main ingredient is sweetened condensed milk. Depending upon how much you want to make, you could use a full can or part of a can. I'll get to that in a minute. You will also need some pure vanilla extract. You could use imitation, but I think pure is better. And you will also need some sort of cream. If you have heavy whipping cream, you can definitely use that. But I'm going to use something called table cream. In Spanish, this is called media crema, and it has a lot of fat in it, but not quite as much as heavy whipping cream does. So I don't think you'll be able to whip this into whipped cream. But like I said, it does have a good amount of fat, and you can use it as a substitute when you don't have heavy whipping cream. Let's open it. The taste compared to normal whipping cream is very similar, but it does have more of a cooked taste, slightly caramelly, I guess you could say. It's like comparing normal milk with evaporated milk. I think the flavor's fine. I think that it's a good thing to have on hand, especially nowadays when, given the current situation of the world, everything is not always in the grocery store, or maybe you can't get to the grocery store when you want to. If you have heavy whipping cream and that's what you want to use, then by all means use that. But like I said, this is just good to have on hand so that you don't have to run to the grocery store. And you can make recipes when you want. And also, like I said, this is slightly lower in fat, so you will save a few calories. Saving a few calories now and then is not a bad thing. Also, there are a lot of recipes with this media crema on YouTube showing you how to make sour cream, how to do a lot of things with this. So honestly, like I said, I think this is a good thing to have on hand, especially considering the current situation of the world. And I have not had any trouble finding this. I know some things like eggs are kind of hard to find, but that, my guess, probably will not be, especially if you're in a neighborhood with a lot of Latino people. So for the vanilla sauce, it's 1 part sweetened condensed milk, 1 part cream, either heavy whipping cream or media crema, and then per half of a cup of that mixture, it's a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So if you watch my channel, you know I like to measure things in grams, but you do not have to do that. I just think it's easier with sweetened condensed milk, especially because it's so sticky. So I am going to do a 1/4 cup about, so let's say 60 grams. There. And now 60 grams, or a total of 120 grams. I'm going to stir this up quickly, trying not to spill it too much. And actually, I should probably have dumped this into a bowl. If you're using heavy whipping cream, then you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, like I said, I think media crema, it's kind of unknown, especially outside of the outside of communities that are familiar with Hispanic products. So I think that you should pick up a can and just give it a try. So here I'm gonna go 120 grams. We have a cup there. And see, give you a close-up. It is relatively thick. I actually might experiment with that in a little bit. So here I have my half of a cup. Like I said, it's a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract per half of a cup. So this is a 1/2 teaspoon, but I am using that for the 1/4. Now I'm just going to simply stir these together quickly like this. And see, you don't even need a blender. All you literally have to do is mix. How did I come up with this recipe? I made an Argentine no-bake lemon dessert, and I'll post that recipe in the near future. And I had leftover heavy whipping cream and leftover sweetened condensed milk, and I said, I wonder what would happen if I mixed them together. Because I did that for the dessert, but then I said, what if I added vanilla? And I tried it and I really liked it, and it led me to this recipe. A very easy and delicious vanilla sauce recipe. I'm gonna taste it. Very, very nice. It's sweet, but not too sweet. This is amazing for dipping cookies, for drizzling over fruit. And like I said, the world is kind of crazy right now, and we can't get everything that we need in some places. And I think this is a quick, easy dessert. And even though it's not a cake, it's still really delicious. It's really easy, really quick, and it's just something good to be able to whip together, not only now, but even just when things are back to normal. Like I said, it's a delicious dip for cookies. You can drizzle it over fruit. It's just a really nice recipe to have on hand, especially if you use the media crema, because you could just keep that in storage, and when you want to make this, you don't have to worry about running out to the store. So here's my simple vanilla sauce. It is absolutely delicious. It tastes like melted vanilla ice cream. That's the best way that I can describe it, but without the airiness. So melted vanilla ice cream, but without the airiness. So be sure to give this a try.